What's up, everybody? It's your guy, Saint Latrell, and I am back. I am back. It took me a minute. It took me a minute to really get to this point, but I took a bit of a break for a while. Around March, I think at that time Nintendo dropped their game. No, they dropped Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch, and I've never played those titles. And by that point, I was a little bit jaded and I was a little bit overworked, so I decided to take a bit of a break. Yeah, I decided to take a bit of a break. I wasn't sure if I was going to come back. I wasn't sure about much a couple of months ago. So I just thought it was best to really take a break. But every day I get home, I just lay in my bed and do absolutely fucking nothing. I just stare at all this shit I have on my fucking desk. And I'm gonna try not to cuss. I'm gonna try not to cuss. But I be staring at it. It's like it calls to me like the Green Goblin mask. Or better yet, remember in that animated Batman movie, Batman was an old man. He had retired from being Batman and he just let the world go on around him. But it was glimpses, him holding the mask, really wanting to get back into the fray. Everything was going out of whack, out of control. He felt lost. He felt like he had lost his purpose. And eventually, Batman gets back up. So, this video is me getting back up. I think I want to do a side story where I really just like a video essay. I don't know. It's like a little side part. This is gonna be public. Anything else will probably be private, and I'll drop it at like a later date. Later, like a later. It's like not anytime soon later date, but I'm thinking of wanting to do a more personal vids to the side. Maybe for now to the main channel, maybe a side channel. Right now, I'm not entirely sure, but that's the beauty about life. I'll figure it out as I go. So, so yeah, just some side stuff, honestly. But for the most part, oh yeah, it's gonna be unedited. It's gonna be raw. It's just gonna be just me, just talking to the camera. Um, and I'm doing this to really gain the confidence to be back on the camera because I'm not gonna lie, I lost a bit of my confidence. I just felt like I didn't have the shit to make it work anymore. Like, I really want this. Like, I really want this. So I started to ask myself the question, why am I here? What am I doing this for? Is it, I had to ask myself that question. Was it for the money? Was it for the girls? What was my intent in doing content creation and streaming? For a while, I wasn't entirely sure. Was I doing it for me? Was I doing it to escape something? But the conclusion, the idea that I've came to terms with is just, I'm really just want to do this for me. Like, if if this channel can pay my bills, that's a blessing. That would be great, honestly. Because I really don't like working for people. If I can work for myself doing something, that would be so fucking great. That would be very great if I can get this channel off the ground. So this is me coming back, me back in the kitchen. So I definitely believe that I want to do this for the love of the game. I love, you know, I love laughing. I love getting to connect with people. I love interacting with people. I also want to inform. I want to share my opinion. I want to give my perspective in the space, in whatever space that I choose. I love talking and getting to know different people. So that's why I decided to do a channel. Like, this has been something I've been trying to get off the ground for years now. But understandable, people, anybody that watches this, you can probably relate and understand that I was holding down two jobs. I work I'm in retail and I'm holding down two jobs to make ends meet, and it has been a very difficult process. I had graduated college in 2023. I had just started a job and they fired me like in 3 months over some BS that I'm not legally can't even get into right now. But I got fired and that door closed. I was unemployed, searching through Indeed. My brother had convinced me to do this. I tried this for a little bit, but it was just I don't like not working. Like, I want to give my all into this. I don't want this to be the job. I want to be able to enjoy this without banking on this to make ends meet, to be honest. If it does, it does, because it's just like the one thing about running a YouTube channel and it being your main source of income, you can definitely wake up one morning and your whole shit gets clapped. That's why most people would tell you to cross platform, because one day your Twitch might be gone, or one day your fucking YouTube channel be gone. TikTok could be gone. Who knows? It's not like it used to be anymore, but it can definitely be gone. So any one of these platforms can be gone. YouTube, at the end of the day, still has its longevity. So that's where it's important. But somebody could, say you said something outrageous, or say you did this or that, and you get a strike, channel taken down. Oh, excuse me. So that's the other reason. But I don't want this to be like, I don't want to treat this like a job. I just want to treat this like a passion project that I also get paid for. I also get paid for. So I definitely am going to get back into this. Things have definitely calmed down as far as work. Where was I? Yes. Doors were closing up until 2023. Just hired and fired and hired and fired, and I finally landed my full-time job, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity that was given. Very thankful for God to the opportunity that was given at that job. And my car broke down and I needed a new car, so now I had to get a second job. And I worked it for a while, but it was just working two retail jobs is not for the faint of heart. I was able to do it for a minute. It was not straight 8-hour shifts. It was like 8 hours at my full, about 4 or 5 at the other one, but now it was not working with the schedule that I needed. So I was like, I'm not going to be able to keep doing this. And luckily, I had another side job lined up where I'm pretty much make the same amount working like 12 hours on a Monday. So I'm very thankful for that opportunity that arose. So yeah, it has been a crazy ride. I wasn't sure if I was just able to get back into this. Like, I just for a while just felt kind of defeated. But then I started to realize that, oh, yeah, I was diagnosed with ADHD. So there's another reason. So no matter how much I want to get into this, I just could not bring myself to sit at this chair for the fucking life of me. I could not get in this chair. It was so freaking crazy. It was so crazy. It was so freaking crazy how I could not, like, everything could be set up. Like, I just couldn't sit down. I could not. I literally, some nights, I had to chain myself to this chair to at least get a stream out or a video out or anything. Like, I could not. for the life of me. So I went into a psychiatrist. I'm now on Adderall, 20 milligram XR. So it actually has been very helpful. So shout outs to my psychiatrist. And it was I wasn't too sure, but I was definitely um r- really, 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 really trying to see if that was something that was going on. So it was actually like it wasn't like surprising, but still like, dang, I have ADHD, the inattentive type. And yeah, here we are. And I've been just trying my best to get back into this. I'm going to ease myself back into this, but I do want to do YouTube videos and I do want to stream. And I'm definitely going to stay on YouTube for now. Like, I love Twitch, but let's be honest. We all know that from scratch, it's not the easiest thing. That's why most people say outside of Twitch, TikTok, or YouTube. Definitely start with YouTube first and just see what works. So I'm definitely want to get back into seeing what works for me. So yeah. And but to touch on a little bit more, like I've also been distracted. I'm not gonna lie. Even with the knowing I have ADHD, I definitely were letting outside influences distract me. You know, I mean, I live with my parents, so that's it is what it is. If you know, you know. I'm here. I was paying rent, but now it's like rent free because of my car and stuff. But it's always something else that needs to be done, which kind of takes away from this initially. Initially, but as long as I stay on my P's and Q's, like just simple stuff like make sure the house is clean on my off day and stuff like that. I take my grandma to the grocery store, just small stuff like that. Which, if I handle it accordingly, it's not even the biggest issue. So, but there is that factor, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a chaser. Not gonna lie, I don't have a girlfriend. Like, I'm really pouring everything into this video. I definitely got distracted by women. So there was this other thing. For the life of me, for a while, it was just like wanting a girlfriend was something I just really like wanted to know. I just, want a little romance. Who don't want a little fucking romance in their fucking life, you know? So, that was something I kind of wanted. But then I really started to dig deep and actually think about what I was doing with the people who are currently in my life. I started to second guess or doubt if that friend was really a friend or was it something that I just settled for. I had a friend and she's still very dope, but that's it's just I liked her first. I wanted her, but it just did not work out the way. And then we end up just becoming friends. And I'm very thankful for the friendship that we've had. Keyword had. But I started to second guess myself. I started to doubt, and I really was like pressed on the issue. It's not an easy thing to say, but I was fucking pressed on the issue because I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't have parental issues. I have both parents in my fucking household. I don't know what the fucking issue was about that, but it was just something that just pressed me on. It was just not just her. It was a nice cascade up into my ex-girlfriend at the point where it was just like, damn, I can't make shit work. It just, and that's when I had learned that I had anxious attachment style. I was doing stuff that was just way out of pocket. I was definitely doing certain things, saying certain things. It was just very out of pocket and it was very bitch made of me, to say the least. And I have to apologize to myself because there is just some shit that I just should have walked away from. And that be the craziest thing. You ever know you should take this action? Walking away is probably the best thing that you can do for your mental and your emotional, but your heart gets in the way and you go an alternate route that inevitably circles back to your first initial I should have left this woman alone. We all been there. more times than not. And I've been there multiple times where I should have just walked away. I should have just did what's best for me. I've always kind of put myself to the side to make sure that this other person was pretty much good. But it always comes back to burn me in my face, and I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. And it's just, I feel so bad. I feel so low. And it hurts me to my fucking core how I just said that. She didn't ask. It is my own fucking fault. Don't get me wrong. It's my fault. She didn't ask that. I went out my way. And this is how you do me at the end of the day. It sucks. It actually fucking sucks. But you learn to walk away after a while. No matter how hard it is, you definitely do learn to walk away. But man, I could have saved myself a lot of heartbreak if I just decided just to walk away. If I just walked away, things probably would have been better. So I've definitely decided to just go solo, Miles Morales. I'm gonna just do my own thing. Like, I mean, I still have guy friends, but they're all in the wind, like long distance type shit. And the women that I call my friend, I'm slowly just checking my list, and nope. Because at the end of the day, I'm not even going to go into great detail, but like, you have to be able to choose your friends. If it's like, it was like, and I know, are you adding or subtracting from my life? At the end of the day, are you adding and subtracting? But more importantly, is this good for me? It's just like, I started to learn that some people are just a distraction. That's just it. Everything is just a distraction. I've been letting myself get distracted for worrying about a person who doesn't put me in the same regard. Like, I'm at this point now where I'm not texting, I'm not calling, and I'm going to see who reach out. And that's when you really know who really fucks with you. And it's not always about just calling and having a random ass conversation 1 hour at a time, which really in itself is also, I've been letting that slide for a while as a dude. Why the fuck am I on the phone with a girl for an hour? Why the fuck am I on the phone with a girl for an hour plus and she's not my girlfriend? Even if she was my girlfriend, honestly though, why am I on the phone like that for a fucking hour when I know I could be probably putting my time better spent on anything else? On anything fucking else. Honestly, what the fuck was I doing? But you live and you learn. And if you don't learn, you live it again, you live it again, you live it again, and you finally get the message, and it all goes back to Proverbs 31:3. It always goes back to Proverbs 31:3 at the end of the day. That's what it is. That's what it is. People, I had a lot of growing up to do. I'm 25. I don't want to be having to learn the same fucking lesson at 35. I'm still growing, but I feel like I should be farther along, but I've been letting myself get distracted, and I'm finna stop that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm finna stop that. Fuck everybody. Honestly, fuck everybody. Fuck her, fuck him, fuck everybody, and fuck my pussy ass ex. No, for real though. Fuck every. Like, do I honestly really? Like, do I really? A part of me still does, but life goes on. Life goes on. Like, I have not been putting my best foot forward. I should have read books. I should be more physically strong, mentally strong, spiritually stronger. Like, I just want to get stronger, guys. And I have been doing myself the disservice of catering to too many people who don't deserve my time or my energy And I'm putting a fucking stop to that shit. I'm putting a fucking stop to that shit. So yeah, I'm back. Definitely gonna be some gaming, some commentary, some analysis, a little bit of everything. I'm still working out like my niches and my pillars, but I end this to say, um, thank you and just watch me.